Okay, today we're going to be doing or learning how to solve multi-step inequalities. So we already have down how to solve one-step inequalities. Now we're just going to add more than one step. Okay, so let's first look at the first one here. I'm trying to solve for x, and you remember when we had an equation, okay, well, we want to get x by itself. So we have to think, what's the first thing we have to do? Well, I can't divide everything by 2. I mean, you could, but a lot of us forget to divide this term by 2. So I'm going to worry about division last. So let's get rid of this -4 there. Well, to get rid of that -4, I'm going to add 4 to both sides. Now I'm left with 2x is less than or equal to -12. And that's the nice thing about the inequalities. The properties of equalities hold for them. So we could add 4 to both sides. Doesn't change anything. Now I divide by 2. So x, -12 divided by 2 is -6. And now some of you are probably saying, Mr. Bonds, you flipped that sign. No! Remember, we only flip the sign if we divide or multiply by a negative number. Here, we divided by a +2, so our sign stays the same. So x is less than or equal to -6. Now, you should be asking yourself, well, Mr. Bonds, what does that mean? We'll get to that. Let's graph this first. So here's a graph. We'll put -6 here. We're saying our x values have to be less than or equal to. Well, since it's equal to, we have a shaded dot. And we're looking for the numbers that are less than -6. Well, the ones that are less than -6, -7, -8, -9, all that way. So we're going to want the numbers that are less than -6. Or the arrow goes up. Now, back to your original question. What does this mean? Well, great question. We're saying that any value that we pick for x that's less than or equal to -6, so any of these guys will make this inequality true. If you take anything that's greater than -6, well, this won't be true anymore. Cool. Okay, let's move on to this one. A little bit scarier because we have a fraction, and all of us fear fractions. Sad. But same idea. Before we do any multiplication or division, let's get rid of that -6. So I'm going to add 6 to each side. So I have x divided by -4 is greater than 10. Now to get rid of the -4, I'm going to multiply each side by -4. Because -4 divided by -4 gives us 1. Multiply by -4. So I'm left with x over here. 10 times -4 is -40. Voodoo math. Okay. I multiplied by a negative number. Since I multiplied by a negative number, I have to flip that inequality sign. So there you go. I should write that down. So now I'm saying x has to be less than -40. Well, we can draw our graph again. Here's -40. There's no equal to sign here, so now I have an open circle. And again, I'm looking for the values that are less than that. So I'm going to go that way. Okay. So again, what does this mean? All it means if I pick any number in this range here that's less than -40, this inequality will be true. Okay, we're going to try one more. I want you to try it first by yourself and see if you can get it. And then we'll come back together. Let me write it down. Okay, let's try this one. Let's do -3y. Yeah, let's just do that one. This one's a little bit more complex, but it's fine. Okay. Welcome back. Okay, so for this one here, we're trying to get him to solve for y. See, a y is over here, but there's another one over there. But we're not scared. We'll kind of treat it like an equation, and then we'll worry about the inequality at the end. So let's get all the y's together, then get all the numbers together, just opposite sides of the inequality. So I'm going to subtract y. Okay. Negative 3y minus y is negative 4y. Minus 12 is less than or equal to. These are 0, so I'm left with negative 4. Now I'm going to add 12 on each side. Remember, we want to get this. We'll save the multiplication and division till the end. So negative 4y is less than or equal to 8. Now we divide by negative 4. So y, negative, or 8 divided by negative 4 is negative 2. And since we divided by a negative, we have to flip that sign. And now we can graph that. Okay? We're saying that y values have to be greater than or equal to negative 2. Well, the equal to gives us a closed dot. And we're looking for the numbers that are greater than negative 2. Well, they're this way. So there we go. And again, if you're wondering, because I know you are, what does this mean? Well, we're just saying that if you pick a y value that's greater than negative 2, this inequality will be true. Okay? Hopefully that helped you out with multi-step inequality.